My name's Jade and I'm a 23-year-old Aussie who has recently lost 13 kilos. During the time that it took me to lose the weight, I really fell in love with fitness and clean eating, and I really developed an amazing, insatiable passion for it. That passion then moved on to a fitness Instagram sharing my progression photos, which then led on to questions about fitness videos, what I've done, how I did it, which has now led on to my new YouTube channel. So obviously by the title of my channel it is called Fight for the Best You. Now I decided to name my channel this because I know from experience that you can get whatever you want to get. You can achieve whatever you want to achieve if you're willing to put in the effort and fight for it. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, I'm saying it's going to be worth it. It is 100% true. I know from just myself that you can achieve amazing things if you put your mind to it and have a positive attitude. So my channel is going to be a safe place for everybody to come together and get encouragement, inspiration, some amazing killer workouts, some really awesome healthy clean recipes, and also some more technical videos showing you guys exactly how to do certain exercises to get the most out of them and to also prevent injury. So I thought for my first video it would be important to share with you guys my story, what I've dealt with and how I overcome any obstacles, and just pretty much how I've become the person that I am today. I've always been more on the slim side. The weight problem for me started when I hit my 20s, which was also when I started a new career in the mining industry. So my job at the time was a dump truck driver. I've now moved on and up onto other equipment, but at that time I was pretty much sitting on your bum for 12 hours a day. It can be really boring, and so I turned to food, as most people do. Called a truckie's bum for a reason, guys. So yeah, I turned to food, and I turned to the wrong types of food. Sugary, lollies, sweets, chocolates, and I'm such a sweet tooth, so that's what I turned to. And it was fine. I didn't really notice too much of a difference in my body until probably a few months later someone took a photo of me and I looked back at it and I was like, is that really what I look like? I had not noticed the weight slowly creeping on. Even though the amount of weight that I gained was a lot, I didn't notice because it wasn't a quick thing. It was slowly creeping on, and you know, I didn't really notice how I was starting to feel. Like I was always lethargic, I was bloated, my skin would break out, and I just started to think that was normal. Yeah, it's not until I saw that photo that I was like, right, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna change my life and do something for me and get out there and not let this beat me. I'm not going to be that person. That is what I told myself. So what I did, me and my husband, we actually went and got personal training lessons. Now I know this isn't for everybody, and I know personal training can be expensive, but if you get the opportunity to do it, definitely it is worth a go. Always the person that would go to the gym and kind of look at the machines and go on a cross trainer for half an hour, and that's about all. I never really touched weights or anything, and I was wondering why I wasn't losing weight or seeing results. I've been going to the gym for years and always kind of just been doing the same thing. But since going to personal training, it is a whole new level. I mean, obviously it depends on what trainers you have and what kind of field they like. Our trainers are pretty much into CrossFit and also intense cardio sessions, and the weight just melted off me. It did take me a while to get used to it because I was so unfit. The first 6 sessions or so absolutely killed me. Afterwards I would feel so nauseous, I would just feel disgusting, and it did take a lot of effort to get back and go to my next session because I knew I was going to feel gross afterwards. I've even thrown up during personal training sessions. But the big change happened for me after, you know, that 6th session when I started to feel awesome. After the workout, I just felt amazing. Obviously, endorphin rush was kicking in and I was just feeling amazing. I was also getting fitter and I was seeing results. Results that I never dreamed that I would be able to see. I was actually achieving the figure that I'd always wanted. Another great thing about the PT sessions was it really opened our mind to the amazing exercises that you can develop for yourself at the gym or even at home. You don't have to go and sit on a bike or a treadmill for half an hour. I can make killer workouts for myself now and I will be sweating my bum off in the gym and just get amazing results and maintain what I've lost. I know that not all of you that can afford a personal trainer, so that is really one of my motivations as well to start this channel. Now, just a disclaimer, I am not a personal trainer or a nutritionist or anything like that, and I always do recommend you get doctors' recommendations before attempting anything new with your diet or exercise. But in saying that, I have been doing personal training sessions for pretty much a year now, and I have learnt a lot. A personal trainer, it is only a piece of paper as well. I have learnt so much and I'd really love to share it with you guys and encourage you guys. So for those people that can't afford a personal trainer, you can still learn how to safely do exercises and do a killer workout at home and still get results without having to fork out the money. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering how much weight I lost and my height and things like that. So all up, I lost 13 kilos. It took me to lose the weight not as long as what I thought, roughly about 3 to 4 months. But in saying that, the hard part has been since losing the weight and really toning and tightening my figure into what I want. At the moment, I am working on getting my body fat percentage down, and I actually really need to get it retested. Before I started training and everything, I had 27% body fat. I do not know what I've got at the moment. I really need to get it tested and I'll let you guys know. So for me, the weight loss was the easy part, and it's now the toning and the strength that I'm working on that is harder. So I am 171 centimeters tall and my heaviest weight was 76 kilos. Now that weight I was struggling to fit into a size 12. I could obviously fit into it, but the button would be a bit tight, but I'd forced it up. Now since then, my size 10 pants are kind of hanging off me. I'm not a size 8 yet. I'm probably like a 9, but as if you guys live in Australia, it's quite hard to find a size 9. So yeah, and my lowest weight was down to 63 kilos, but since doing all these strengths and everything, I've gone up to 65 kilos. So my biggest thing to stress to you guys is please don't look at the scale. Muscle weighs so much more than fat, so don't worry about scales. I don't even go on the scales. I don't even own scales at home, so don't worry too much about the figure on the scales. After working so hard in personal training, something really changed in me. I thought, I'm not going to go out and get a hamburger because I've just worked my butt off and I don't want to put all that hard effort back on my body. So that is a really changing moment for me when I thought, no, I need to nourish my body. I need to eat clean as possible. So I cut out pretty much anything with a barcode, anything that came in a packet, and just lived off fruit and veggies and occasionally meat. I did cut out meat for a while, and I'm still kind of working out what is working for me and what my body wants. So yeah, welcome to my channel, guys. I'd love you to show your support to me and to my channel by rating, commenting, and of course subscribing. Also, I'd love you guys to check out my Fight for the Best You Facebook and also Instagram page, where I'll be uploading heaps and heaps of motivational pictures and also my progression photos. And just remember, you guys can achieve whatever you want if you're willing to fight for it. So go out there and fight for the best version of you that you can. See ya!